Alright, so I'm going to cover one of our games from earlier, was it Saturday or Sunday.
Action stations.
Waiting instructions.
Enemy force detected.
So right off the bat, all they've got there is the Nevsky and the DD. DD gets radar, moves away, comes back in and he'll get the cap. 3 cruisers here. We know they're stronger on this side. Good and Lou positioned here. And BB here. So once they get the cap, they start kind of moving up and into the islands. And they're all kind of going into the same location. So when you end up in a situation like this, going up to their side, where you still have opposition that you weren't able to take care of, but despite getting the cap, you don't really want to push into these areas, because now they can surround you from all sides and kill you. I think this game ends up being incredibly close, and all things considered, they probably should have won it. And then the battleship, again, pushing into the islands. Really no need to do that. We know that they're favoring B side, right? And these two ran away. So why not hold? We got a cruiser up here. The DD kind of makes sure that they don't come back in, especially if it has RPF. It can sort of pay attention to that and keep them spotted. The Moskva can actually just come right down here. You're not going to get shot at from this shit anymore, and if you absolutely had to, you might be able to turn out. BB just comes back towards the mid. They start crossing these points. You can fire at them. BB's there. You can contest him. You'll have help from Moskva, who can just move around in these islands without getting broadsided, right? As long as he moves carefully. Then you've got your cruiser and your DD holding these positions up here, and you have 3 cruisers down here who've done a pretty good job of holding. And I don't think we should have pushed B to C. There was really no need to. We had A and B. It wouldn't make any sense. I did not start pushing up towards C until I started to realize where our ships were going after they had A and they weren't holding. So that's when I started to see that they had pushed far enough forward for the San Martin and the, I think it was an Annapolis, to start farming them, because we were moving away. Didn't really see any reason to just let them burn us down, so moved off. And yeah, once they start cross shooting, I realize I have to go back in, because they're gonna just fuck up everything over there, or at least contribute to it. So again, you can kind of see what's happening. They're just getting surrounded. They still had ships on the north that pick them off, ships in the south that move in to pincer them. You don't need to be passive, but you don't really want to walk into groups of enemies around islands for no reason when you have the cap.
Enemy cruisers suck.
And then Ohio's never going to make it to the other side of the map, so this is where we end up having a good chance. Whether Tama killed him or not was irrelevant.
Victory is in sight.
Kept him away.